From the Lodge Mahal in beautiful Austin, Texas, welcome to the Lodge live stream, the Winter Classic main event final table. Slick Rick along with Skull Mike, and we'll go around the table here. Welcome, everybody. Sit back, relax on this beautiful Monday afternoon. Somebody's going to walk out of here with $90,000 and a trophy.
I heard it's going to be $100K because Slick Rick's going to donate $10K out of his pocket because he's such a nice guy. True or false?
It's going to be $90K.
False.
Aaron raises to $300,000, and we'll go around the table. Look at Mahesh.
Wow, we spooked him.
Not wearing his typical World Series of Poker windbreaker.
Santa Mahesh. Cut off big blind action. Let's dive right in. Two pair for Mahesh. We are nine-handed. We'll go around the table with the chip counts. Ooh, Aaron rocking the shades today. Don't usually see him rock the shades at the poker table. And the real question is it the Run Good hoodie? Does he own two of those hoodies? Or perhaps it's just the lucky one that he needed to put right back on. This bet's not going to work. Mahesh will not be folding two pair. He makes the call. And now it is two pair. Some might call it three pair, but in reality, it's just two. Aaron's going to slow down. Don't see him double barreling.
Queen on the river. Mahesh is going to win the first pot of this final table.
Going for a little bit of value. 375. We saw Aaron call off with ace high in a similar situation, also a similar board texture yesterday. Both of these players with some experience with one another. Austin locals. Mahesh on the splashier side than your average poker player. Could have busted clubs. But each one of these chips very important at the FT. Does Aaron want to get out of line here and try and pick off a player with ace high incorrectly? Sit back, relax. We're going to be here for a while. You are watching day 3 coverage from the Lodge in Austin, Texas.
Wondering if his ace jack is good here.
Taking a lot of time.
He's going to make the call. And Mahesh is going to win the first. Chip leader coming in to the final table was Lazer. He's going to be in seat 5. He has 9.3 million chips. Alex in seat 8 is next up. He has 8.6 million. Joel, the bearded one, in seat 7 has 6.45 million chips. Aaron, who has a little bit less now, he came into today with the 4th biggest chip stack. He's in seat 6. Andy with 4.6 million himself in seat 1. Mahesh, you saw winning that pot. He has 4.3 million, a little bit over that now. Hesse in seat 4 has 3.6 million. Victor in seat 2, 2.4 million. And the short stack, Cord Garcia, a very dangerous player from Katy, Texas, has just under 2 million. And Steven, who yesterday was going by Hesse, I think we're going to change that name. I think he wants to be known as Hesse. We were calling him Hesse yesterday. We apologize to everyone.
He said his friends, some of his friends call him Hesse, but
yes,
goes by Hesse. just getting underway.
Steven or Hess hits his queen. He did bring his heart-shaped glasses back, Skull.
I mean, I'd be bringing I'm sure the foam roller's there as well.
Yes. He made a point to tell me it's all about posture, and that's what he uses that foam roller ball for.
So is that behind his back?
Yes.
Wow. I thought he was just rolling on the mat during breaks.
There's the bet. Let's go over some tournament chip values, folks. Looks like we have the sky blue. Those are 25,000. The red ones are 100K. The big purple saucers are 500K. And there's that ball we were talking about.
He's not sitting. Maybe just the chairs are just so nice and comfortable here in the studio.
Under the lights, and we do see the candy cane saucers are out there too. 1 million in chips. Got a lot of lodge regulars here. Mahesh and seat 9. Usually we go 8-handed, but there's 9 here.
Andy in the 1 seat.
I was like, can we veto that?
Joel.
Can I veto? Can I?
And we can include Aaron as a regular as well.
As soon as she comes in, we'll tell him.
Big slick suited for Steven.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
not Steven or Steve. That's his. Yeah. That's his last name. Hess.
Slick Rick knows. I just talked to him outside.
Yeah. It wasn't Slick Rick who said it. It was some other guy. The other guy.
Four raises to 325. 5, 6, 7, 8 folds. 9 folds.
Like, who the fuck is Steve?
7-2 jammer with some suited Broadway cards of his own. Unfortunately, they're the same suit as Stevens. Look at how sharp 7-2 jammer's looking.
He brought the jacket, no hat, might even got a haircut this morning. Really fresh.
Oh, my goodness. 2 hearts for both players.
Yeah, and the overs. Could be GG for Jammer.
How many of these guys you got? 3?
3.
2?
$300,000, about a third size pot. Of course, the call from 7-deuce jammer.
Gonna lead turn. This is a big spot for 7-2 Jammer. Would be his largest score at any elimination here at this FT. Local down, New Braunfels, San Antonio area. Also plays at the Lodge pretty often. Leads for 300, gets called by the man from Houston, Hess.
And there's the heart. Hand number 3, fireworks. Good game,
All
jammer.
in and a snap.
Wow. Holy, I'm glad I folded 5-6. I would have flopped the damn straight.
Oh, I love you, River, bro. Thanks.
And that is going to be 7-deuce jammer's biggest score. He's going to walk out of here with $7,867. Prior to that, Skull, his biggest tournament win was $3,500. He's only been playing tourneys since March. So well done, 7-2 jammer. He usually is a PLO player, as you mentioned.
That would have been my out too.
A ladder up for Cord, who was our short stack Now guarantees himself a 5-figure payout.
I didn't even notice I had it.
On the flop, you this is you on the flop.
Kai Space Ace with the super chat.
Go watch this.
Love to the best poker commentators in the nation. See you soon, Lodge Card Club.
I swear.
Kai Space
You were like this. For like
crushed it this
I was
week.
just sitting like that before the flop, not that I did it after.
all right, maybe that's true too, but I know on the flop.
No, I
Down
did
to 8, folks.
I did
It was
not
so
change
great.
anything after the flop. I can tell you that.
Stand up.
But it would have been it would have been bad though.
Or another.
Would have been bad. Losing
Yeah, that's about a $2,300
having hard.
I think. Honestly,
ladder up
like,
for Cord, who came as the short stack.
I don't know.
He was
suspicious.
blasting it.
Suspicious.
Yeah, he was blasting. Pretty sure.
Don't worry, buddy.
No matter what.
The river bailed you out. All right.
Yes, I know. I'll take it. Keep on coming with the bailout. Please.
Exactly.
I want some.
I'm on Obama.
You do?
The real nacho salad in chat. Looks like we've got about 576 people watching. If you could, let's get a ton of people watching today. Hit that thumbs up. Let's spread the word. Help us spread the word.
And we're all squared. This is where we're weak playing.
Yeah.
Got me right where you want me, guys.
If you want, I can screw over.
Yeah, there's a little bit more room this way.
Hess, who just won that hand, playing for 15 years. And says this could be one of his biggest scores ever. Wants to give a shout out to the Outdoor Bros.
Right out the gate.
Steve, you mean?
Steven.
Shout out to one Brad Owen.
Sure, boy.
Had himself
Never
a
called him
6-figure
Steven or
score
Steve.
last night.
Yeah, none of my-
Finished third, and
Ever.
Andrew
I
also
feel like
ran deep.
This is the most I've ever
2
said.
different tournaments.
Yeah.
One was a $600 buy-in, one was a 10K buy-in.
The word Steve.
Steve. He's just not a Steve.
Honestly, Sherb feels better.
Sherb's better than Steve.
Ship the Sherb.
Ship the Sherb.
You ever play with Ship the Sherb? You never play with Ship the Sherb?
We are adjusting our graphics now currently as we are from 9 to
I have some
8.
glasses for you guys, but I forgot.
Get everybody situated in front of their
Battle
squares.
for the glasses.
Yeah, up top today, everybody, 90,000
Y'all wait?
and $5. Second place, 60,128. We're going to pin that. Thank you, VW Buck, one of our great moderators, as usual, on top of things.
Eight folds. $300. 21.
I got a good hand, too. I'm out.
There you see the clock. Next break, 1 hour and 38 minutes. 8 remain. 1,164. Skull Mike, you were part of that 1,164.
A few times.
Each paying $500.
Fired a couple bullets. Had no luck. Didn't play bad, though. Can't make every day too, Rick. And shout out to TM. As Aaron looks down at the bullets. TM won that 50 for 50 last night.
The bullets for Aaron. Playing serious for about 6 years. A nuclear physicist.
Yeah, he's a pretty intelligent cat.
Commentates on a local live stream. Hess with Queen 5 suited in the big blind. Already has 300K in there.
6. Yeah. Laugh it up, buddy.
Blind 75, 150, 150. And he's going to defend the big blind.
As he should. Does have some back doors. We'll check over to Aaron.
Aaron fires out 200K. Hess has got to lay this down. Hess has changed his name from Steven to Hess. There we go. Last night we were calling him Hesse. It's Hess. And Aaron, this would potentially be Aaron's largest score. If he finished, I think he said if he finishes in the top 3, it would be his largest score ever.
I'm going to wait for the next level, I think. Pounce on you guys.
Next level?
Double scoop.
All right, we got 15 minutes.
Double scoop.
Y'all heard about that before? Double scoop.
It's a good one.
It flashed, but I don't think anyone saw it.
Except you.
I didn't even
Who,
see it.
Steve?
I didn't even see it.
For the record, I think he did win
But,
Nice.
all good.
You're 1-0 on Steve.
Who's the random that's making these decisions? For real.
Come on, man. Let's try to get somebody fired. Relax.
5 folds,
At least a strike.
3 folds, 7 folds,
I hear write-ups are serious
3
and
folds,
in Round Rock.
1 raises to 300, 2 folds.
I like the gusto that they went with, though. No, he wants to be called Steve.
Yeah.
They should have just made up a name for him.
If I wouldn't have been out there,
Kevin.
we wouldn't have known.
Kevin.
I was out there getting the food situated, and they like made it a big deal. I'm like, hold on, are we talking about the same Steve? They were like, yeah. I was like, no, that's Hess. And then they vetoed it,
Andy
and I was like,
will take
hold on.
down the pod. Andy
Does my voice mean anything in this room?
in
And
seat 1, 22 years playing. He's a
he's like, "You can
Bengals
call him
fan.
that." I was like, I will.
Has a wife and 2
And then I just walked in.
girls, age 16 and 12. Lives in the Georgetown area.
Told Sure what was up.
That was a good pitch.
About the grub. Has to be here. Gotta be here by now, right?
Pad 1. Everything in due time.
They said 120.
We asked
They switched drivers. On.
Joel when's the last time he was clean shaven. He said 2 years of age. Big slick for Andy. Just kidding. He said about 15 years ago he was last clean shaven. Hess with ace jack suited. On the button. Reaching for a candy cane chip. That big red and white saucer is $1 million in value. 3 bets to 1.3 million. With Queen Jack offsuit, Andy going nowhere with Big Slick. And as the real nacho salad says, this will get ugly. All in here. Hess is going to be able to find an exit ramp with his ace-jack suited. And Lazer says, oops.
Just throwing around millions like that, huh? Okay.
That is sweet.
Liz is in the box. We're going to have a 3-dealer rotation today.
Adjustments.
Don't know how long it will go, but we'll be here from start to finish. She wants to be known as Liz Love.
Hand category.
I'm hoping though.
That's what she wants.
I don't want to flip.
Liz Love?
Liz
Like
Love.
ace 4 off if I've ever seen it. I'll know in about 20 minutes.
I like Looney Liz better.
Technically worse than ace-4 off, but I'd rather ace-4 off.
Can't take Mahesh seriously in the sweater.
Man.
If he wins this tournament, you know we're going to be seeing that sweater every day for 3 years. Cord, ace-4 from the hijack. Could be a rip here. Sitting on 1.6. It's got 10 bigs. It's a rip. There it goes.
Here it goes. Hand number 8. Little known fact about Cord, he was the first ever winner, bracelet winner, for the Colossus event at the WSOP.
Wow, what a sim.
Won $640,000 in the inaugural Colossus event. I think there were 22,000
Better,
entries that year.
That's the worst hand I'm shoving all day.
Gets it through. You got to run good to a last 22,000 runners, eh?
That's sick.
Oh, you thought it was
It was like,
Cord also wanted us to mention
you got balls.
Cards and Coffee,
ace-4?
a venture that he's involved with. Sports cards out there in California. Says his mom may be watching.
Shout out to Cord's mom.
One trick pony right now.
You have 1 million to throw around.
You're right.
You threw it pretty good too.
I almost got 2. I got 2 million now.
Yeah, Cord's a grinder. He travels around,
Almost.
around Texas, Vegas, California.
Maybe I should force
I've seen him in Biloxi, Florida.
And if you remember, he was made the final table of the $1.5 million guarantee we had, I think, 2 years ago.
And he got through on the final flight of this event. The Saturday evening Turbo event is where he found this bag. Lazer, pocket eights from the cutoff. Sitting on 7.7, very healthy. Raises to 325. Just needs to get through Alex, and Alex will defend the King 10 from the big blind off of 8.2. Probably know the least amount about Alex than anybody else at this table. Can you tell me a little bit about Alex, Rick?
Yeah, Alex got 7 years playing. Biggest score out in Colorado, 101K in July of this year. And is a purple belt in jiu-jitsu.
So you don't want to piss him off is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Nice 6-figure score, so he's feeling good. Rocking the Texas hat. Alex going to keep him honest, getting a piece of that flop. In the lead with the king, makes the call. And there's the 8 of hearts on the turn.
Wow. The 2-outer for Lazer.
Lazer hoping and praying that Alex has a strong piece of this board. And he's got a piece. It's not super strong. Could call 2 streets. Lazer can target all the ace X's. So can't blame him for sizing up.
Looks like it's going to be close to $1 million. 950K is the bet.
It's a good size. Puts a lot of pressure on an ace or a king. But the King 10 could be beat a number of different ways. And Alex and Lazer, 2 of the larger stacks at this final table with ICM implications in play. They don't really want to be tangoing too much. Want some of these shorter stacks to do work, eliminate themselves, and ladder up as these pay jumps are real. So let's see how sticky Alex wants to get with all that said.
Puts one of those beautiful candy cane chips worth $1 million to make the call. And there's the 5 and the check mark for Lazer. 3.2 million already in.
Looks down at the pot, his opponent's chip stacks, the board, his own chips. Trying to dial in that ideal sizing. Got a feeling it's going to be pretty large.
Looks like over 3 million. Let's see what the final number is. Looks like 3.1 million,
Full
just about
pot.
a pot-sized bet.
Don't think this bet's getting called. Can't blame Lazer for going for this sizing. It'd be extremely difficult to fold any ace here. King with the 10 kicker. Don't think wants to be playing for close to 10 million to chips. Alex looks to be leaning fold. Doesn't have any hearts in his hand.
And this would be for almost half of his chips.
It's a big pot. A critical pot for both players. Taking his time, rightfully so. What do you think, Rick? It's got to be a laydown, right?
I think he's got to fold it. It's for half his chips. He's
It's
just got
easy.
second pair.
It's easy when we see the cards.
Of course, of course. That's always the case. Ooh. Doing a little inventory. Trying to get a read on Lazer.
Nice hand.
And there's the fold.
Good laydown.
Let's tell you about the Mini Monster 400K guarantee. It's just a $200 buy-in coming just around the corner next month, January 11th through the 22nd. First place guaranteed. $100,000. The Mini Monster is back, folks. At a $200 buy-in, you could fire multiple bullets on this one. I know I will.
What?
January 11th through the 22nd.
You're going to empty the clip in that one?
Empty the clip. Yeah, 3 bullets is emptying the clip for me. Do you even know me?
Lazer back on his horse. Had trouble looking at Brad Owen's finger on that flyer. It's going right through Andrew's entire brain, in one ear, out the other. Mahesh is going to be defending almost all of his big blinds. He's an extremely sticky player. And with the ace-deuce, the best hand, rightfully so, but no longer the best hand as Lazer connects with the 10. Both players with a pair.
Another heart there. Lazer does have the 10 of hearts in his hand to go along with his pair. Oh, my goodness.
Clean up aisle 6.
And there's the fold. Let's take another look at the cleanup on aisle 6 from Lazer. Get a little nervous there, and what happens? You may knock over all of your chips right about there.
It's the jacket. This is long sleeve syndrome.
Over 1,000 people watching there. You see the chip counts. Cord, the short stack. 13 big blinds. Not in panic mode yet. Lazer, 70 big blinds. Alan, this is in fact the final table. 1,164 entries, each paying $500, have been playing the last week. Joel with the Gretzky. Uh-oh, Mahesh. The lucky sweater and the ladies. Gonna raise.
Of course.
8, 7. Oh, Andy with big slick again.
Four bet rips it. Joel will be able to get away. Will not be calling off here with the 9s. Mahesh, the classic ace king versus queens. Don't see that there's any ways or roads to a fold here from Mahesh. We're gonna have a big
There it
flip.
is.
Here we go.
All in for Mahesh's life. Tournament life. Wow.
Feel that? It's getting real lopsided on this side. Chips starting to come all the way here. Feel it.
Liz Love is going to give us 3. There's the king for Andy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
The
Mahesh.
lucky sweater 10 from outer space false on the river. 9 million in chips.
It was all determined pre-flop.
He took the long way around, Skull. Wasn't looking for a queen. Said, give me runner, runner instead.
Seriously.
Huge pot. Almost 9 million in chips.
I was about to say, you got to burn that sweater. Take it out back, shoot it, never see it again. But then
Andy.
everything changes. In trouble now is Andy.
Oh, my goodness.
It was almost night-night.
Cord takes a sip of the coffee, thought he was going to ladder up once more. Instead, as we take a look at the chip counts, Mahesh second in chips. Andrew now down at the bottom, a.k.a. Andy in the danger zone. 15 BBs. 8 remain, playing for $90,000. Winner main event, Lodge Card Club.
DLO's as at home. Swears he called the 10 on the river. I believe you, DL. I believe you. Blinds are 100, 200, 200. Every orbit, 500,000 of your chips go into play.
Give me
Yeah, if the
queen
9 was
small
in there,
blind, please.
Joel was in there, he would have had a set.
It's not me. Nope, no queens. Nope. Actually, how'd you beat?
Andy, in that situation, Skull,
Steve.
he's played so many tournaments, but a lot of people, as you see a great look at the trophy that somebody's going to be walking home with, but so many people would just go on tilt right there in runner-runner situation.
There's no time for tilt.
No time for tilt. Can I get that on a T-shirt?
Tilt's when you're dead.
Tilting is for the weak.
Little mix match. is more enticing that way, from my perspective.
Close to 1,300 in chat and growing, folks. Do us a favor, smash the like button. Sound the sirens. As Andy.
All in. As Mahesh and Andy will go at it one more time. See if anybody else wants to get involved. Mahesh is going to ask for a count, but chance to knock out one of the best players at the table.
2150. 2,150,000.
Mahesh primarily plays PLO, but does play.
All right, Andy, one time. I fold.
Makes the fold.
Nice hand. Thank you.
Thank you.
Folks, you got to get to the Lodge in the month of December. It is one of the greatest promotions I've ever seen. Here's what's happened. Every hour, the Lodge will put all the tables, a ball that represents all the tables that are currently going on, including the stream table right now, in a hopper. They'll choose one table, then they'll go to that table, and every player, from the small blind to the button, in order, will choose a card. High card will get their name entered into the contest, and on January 1st, we will draw one name out of that hopper, and they will win 100,000. So you don't have to have a bad beat. You don't have to have quads. All you got to do is be playing here at the Lodge for a chance. So you're saying there's a chance.
Unless
you're a commentator or a supervisor or owner of the Lodge.
Yeah. You don't want to go on strike? You can walk out right now with 1,400 people watching and demand entry into that great promotion.
What a promotion. Best I've ever heard of. 100K, King 10 Jack. Both players hit a pair here. Open ender also for Alex.
Both players with their fingers in their mouths as well. Mahesh going for the double dandy Phil Hellmuth route. Leaning on the rail. Much rather prefer a spade on this board texture to continue. And if you folks remember watching this channel a couple months ago, Mahesh was the chip leader in our last big tournament and got eliminated rather quickly. So he's looking for some revenge this go around, hand number 14. He's in good position now after that favorable run out versus Andy.
Alex is going to take that one down. James, yes, dealers are eligible and employees of the Lodge. Most employees are eligible. It's a great promotion, folks. It's so exciting when they have the "Let's get ready to rumble" over the loudspeaker. That is the sign that they're about to do a drawing.
All right, Rick. Who's going to win this tournament? Let's find out right now. Expert opinion. Who you got?
I'm going to go with Aaron.
Hess with the jiggities. Lazer's got a whole bunch of chips, 10 million. Aaron and Joel kind of middle ground, along with Hess. Lazer,
Oh,
3-bet rips it. And what does Hess do here with the jacks? A rather strong holding, probably thinking that Lazer has something like ace, king, ace, queen. Never really doing this with queens, kings. Would be 3-betting to a smaller size. But does Hess want to potentially flip here for his tournament life when there are so many short stacks remaining here? And he's not flipping. He does indeed make the call, and it's not a flip. He's in great shape at 72% equity to win a massive pot. 11 million chips at stake here. A very aggressive line there from Lazer. Needs to bink an ace.
Lazer looking for an ace. There's the ace right on the turn.
This game's not fair sometimes. No justice for Hess. See you later. Thanks for playing at the Lodge. Back to Houston he goes.
Oh, my goodness.
The ball, the heart glasses, and a great poker player exits the studio there with the jiggities.
You gonna be in Vegas at all? You think you're gonna be in Vegas?
Wow, and Hess wants to give his the outdoor bros, I'll say that one more time. He gave one of his good friends a sweat.
All right there. He just
So that person is going to walk out of here with a little bit of change. 10,181, signpost up ahead for 7th place. 13,790.
Absolutely brutal for Hess.
I was like,
He was gonna bluff you.
I was,
Yeah.
Did nothing
I
wrong.
probably was going to bluff you, but I didn't have to.
He was working on it. Don't worry.
Got it in extremely good.
This looks like my board. Oh, now it is my board.
But the
I was like,
poker
holy
gods
shit.
don't care.
He really not gonna.
I was
play
already
this.
thinking about it. Like, am I going to triple barrel this one? And then the turn came, and I was like, I guess
Yep.
I'm-
Yes, I am.
Nice hit.
As Lazer takes his victory lap, giggling
And I thought he
with
had-
all the other players who just laddered up.
sixes on
I
that
was
one.
like, I was hoping. I was like,
I
hopefully he's
was
slow
like, I
play.
was like, once of course, once you folded, then I know.
Sitting on about 16 million in chips now, Rick.
But that's what I was thinking.
Overwhelming chip leader.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Call off.
Yeah, obviously.
This is a pot size bet.
I mean, the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Aaron in the small blind
Chips in play almost.
will fold. Joel already has 400,000 of his chips in the pot, decides to defend with ace-5.
How much is that?
9 point.
Yeah, more than 9.
No, it's
Yeah,
not-
yeah, just in the purple.
I think there's 7.5 in purple. 7.5,
Check mark for Joel.
11, 13.
Like 16.
Ace high.
They brought in the cooler.
6 bets 500 and 8 folds.
Joel, the 4th ranked beard in the nation.
You just hosted, man. You called him the 3rd best beard yesterday.
No, 4th. The top 3 are unreal.
Name them. Who are they? Name them.
Well, there's Phil from Philadelphia, Jimmy from Cincinnati, and Hank from Phoenix.
I thought Hank was from Philly and Jimmy was from North Carolina.
Now, Hank's from Phoenix.
All right, tell me one more time. Where are they all from?
Jimmy from Philly. Jimmy from Cincinnati.
See, that's why I caught you. It's bullshit.
He's got a great beard.
It's #1 in my book. See Safi take that chair out of the room real quick? She's lagging a little bit. Brittany would have had that out of here about 3 minutes ago.
Brittany is the Usain Bolt of chair removal.
Five folds. 6 folds. Heads up.
Heads up, Alex and Mahesh. All hearts on this board. How about Alex just flopping the flush and checks? There's the raise. Mahesh wearing the beautiful sweater. Somewhere in the backseat of his car is the World Series of Poker jacket that he always wears. He lays it down. You're watching the final table of the main event from the Winter Classic, 500K.
Thank you.
Guarantee, and looks like Liz is going to, Liz Love is going to leave, and
Just like you.
looks like final table Kev, living up to his nickname, is at the table.
Okay, so C3's reader is not in use.
Right.
1 free flow. Okay, so 2 is not.
If you want to play on the Lodge live stream, Skull, how do they do it?
Okay.
Get in contact with myself, ladies and gentlemen. 95% of the time, we stream cash. There are still some open seats for late December, January, and February. We're beginning to fill.
Yeah, I'm no man's land.
At Skull Mike Poker on social media or skullmike at thelodgepokerclub.com if you're a dinosaur and only communicate via email.
You want a bracelet, right?
Tim Stanley with the great super chat. Thank you so much. I guess he played with you and Doug
First one. Yeah.
the other day.
Wow, like how many entries were in
Thank
that?
you, Tim Stanley, for that super chat.
Yep, thanks, Tim. Thanks for playing at the Lodge, watching the channel.
That's amazing, man. Congrats.
Thank you. It's a cool run for sure.
That was 22, right?
That was a while ago, yeah.
2015 was first.
Pocket Kings for Slick's pick to win this tournament. He's going to need to get moving.
Started the Colossus when they
Aaron
came back up.
wearing a similar sweatshirt, a hoodie, that he wore yesterday.
Let's be honest, it's the same one.
All right. I was giving him the benefit of the doubt.
New glasses, though.
Yes.
How much was that one?
First was actually the smallest percent payout for first place.
An under-the-gun
Any tournament.
open
I believe it. With that many people in it.
Paid 7
from Andy.
of the price.
7%.
Got 640 for it. For $500 volume.
Was that the first year they
And Aaron's going to apply
Yeah, so like the next year.
a lot of pressure. Andrew cannot continue here with the Queen 10.
A friend of mine won it for over $1 million.
Out of position here for
It's
a
like
little
So
burn?
filthy.
almost half of his stack.
and then the next year, I made day 2, top 5 stack.
This is an extremely strong raise here from
I was at the table,
Aaron.
the same stack as me.
Andrew lays it down.
Swap. I was like, bro, I'm not swapping this tournament. It's mine. We instantly got a flip for all of it, Taylor Black, and then he won the flip. He won the tournament. I was like, this tournament is a troll for me. Like, I mean, I can't complain, of course, but funny how things work sometimes.
See Poker Rhino in the chat as well. He was in this tournament.
Little Monday afternoon, the Businessman Special. Weekday afternoon game from start to finish. I should say businessman or businesswoman special.
I see yours.
How about just an afternoon matinee?
Afternoon delight. Joel raises to 400K with ace-3 suited.
How much do you have? A little over 6.1.
Alex has Joel well covered. And he's got him out pipped. Raises to 1.1, I believe.
Yep.
Mahesh not interested in playing the Queen Jack, nor is Andy with the King 10. A little bit of an awkward spot here for Joel, and he snap folds.
There you see a great shot of the studio under the lights. We got the great tree. Somebody asked about that. Maestro Matt Sweeney did the decorating, but Yoda brought some TKO Jerky ornaments that she handmade. You see the stockings on the fireplace, the menorah underneath the great map of Texas. Happy holidays, everyone. All in from Cord.
Blind on blind. Snap rips fold from Andy.
Guess he thought the hand was going to take
No,
a
he
hundred.
knows. I think he's going to be back in time.
Rick, if we get to 1,200 likes, you know what I'm going to do?
What's that?
He can afford it anyway.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
I'll pay for your hotel room one night
He's here.
in
Yeah,
Vegas.
but he's here at least. Don't get wanted.
You're giving me a free percentage. I'm going to pay for your hotel room. 1,200 likes, so it's up to Chad if they want to take money out of my pocket and give it to you.
I did.
All right. Not that
Do you
much.
accept my offer?
I accept your offer.
I did. So, I mean, do I really need to wash my hands?
I didn't want to assume these days.
I'm not saying Skull is cheap, but when he opens his wallet, moths fly out of it. Alex with big slick. Parachute jump is on. We reached 150K. We're going to be jumping in the springtime. Springtime jump.
Only sitting at 237 right now, so we got a ways to go.
Snowman for Joel raises to 400K. Uh-oh. Cord with the ladies.
Wasting no time. Easy decision with the queens. Imagine Joel's going to make this call for 1.6. He wants a count.
2,075,000.
Quickly makes the call,
There it
and
is.
Joel's in trouble. Needs a black 8 or some runners. And you don't want to be doubling up Mr. Garcia, a dangerous man.
Yeah.
You guys got insurance here?
Insurance?
Yeah. I'd like to insure the best hand. I'd like to insure a win.
Cord pretty confident that he's going to be holding here.
There's the 8 right in the window. That is the case ace because I believe Mahesh folded an 8.
Wait, you lost. Jack 9.
The case 8.
It's paint, but not a queen. Cord can't believe it.
Picture heart. GG.
And it's
Scott.
done. The boat for Joel.
Here.
And Cord, as you mentioned, probably the most accomplished player at the table.
Not probably, he is. He's got 3.5 on his Hendon, WSOP winner.
4 clubs.
And all he does is play cards. But he's no longer playing cards today in the studio, maybe in the main room, or maybe back to Houston. Safi, take the chair. And he's gone. Take the coffee, too. He's gone.
Cord did come to the table as the short stack, so
Laddered up about
Laddered up.
6K. He'll take that, absolutely. Shout out to Cord, always comes to the lodge for these tournaments. And you know the table's happy to see him go. 6 remain.
little elbow room now for everybody.
Miracle 8.
The case ace. I'm 99% sure Mahesh had an 8 in his hand. I was looking at it.
Now he's got pocket kings.
8 raises, 400,000.
Lazer on the button. Moved over a little bit to the 3 seat. Can space out a little bit. Likely will be 3-betting here to apply some pressure to Mahesh.
3 calls.
Just calls with the king-queen. Interesting. Going to invite the blinds into this hand. Joel getting a price to complete with the jack-deuce, but he does not. Ace 10. Does Lazer want to see a free card?
Sure does. Looking
will.
for a jack.
Three.
8 bets, 300.
300K from Mahesh.
3.
Would have liked to see Lazer put out a small bet there on the flop. Keep it pretty consistent with what he's been doing with his made hands as well. And he puts out a small bet there. Mahesh will call with the kings and likely check the turn. So
There's the jack. Are you kidding me, Skull?
still gets there. It doesn't even really matter. This man running like a god.
I mean, what we've seen in the first 23 hands.
It's pretty sickening. All of these made hands are just not getting there.
Oh, my goodness.
Flop, turn, river, it doesn't matter. Broadway. Mahesh has played this hand well. And he's double blocking Broadway, but sometimes blockers don't really matter. Do blockers even really exist? The great debate. In this instance, no. You can't fold here. Mahesh is not folding for 1.5. He pays it off, and Lazer now crosses over 18 million in chips. And he's starting to believe that the 90 grand is his, and the trophy and fame.
That man's on fire.
Lazer playing for 20 years. His home club is Rounders, our good friends down in San Antonio. Won 45K at a San Antonio Card House 2019 tournament. He's got a fiance, and he's in the real estate business and wears unusually bright shoes.
It's a statement. It's a vibe. You should wear shoes like that one time in your life. What do you got the New Balance on today?
Of course.
It's better than those. What are those things? Not the Skechers, the other ones?
Hey, dude.
They have like a little string on them.
Yeah.
Are those even laces? Do you wear socks with those, or you just go commando?
You can do either. I wear socks. Andy will take down a little pot here as everybody can catch their breath. Hands 22 and 23 were doozies. Down to 6 players, folks. Started this tournament. Day 2 was yesterday. Had 35 players, whittled it down to the final table, 9. 1,164 entries, each paying $500.
True Lens in chat says it needs to slow down. He's still got 6 hours of work left. I mean, people are dropping left and right here. 6 remain. Nice to see that we still have 4 lodge regulars.
True Lens.
Alive.
I love it. Drew is watching from work. Don't get fired. We will not be sending a note to your boss. Open ender for Mahesh. Gut shot for Andrew.
300,000.
Mahesh going to take down another pot. Once again, we'll go over tournament chips. Right now, in play, you've got the sky blue, 25,000. The red ones are 100,000. The purple saucers are 500K, and the candy cane saucers, 1 million in value.
some reason, I thought you were under the gun still.
Six races to 400.
New poll. 1,200 likes and Slick Rick gets a free hotel room. That's awesome. I'll help. Or, nah, keep him homeless. Joel raises to 400K, and Alex 3 bets to 1.1 million. Next break in about 49 minutes. Blinds will be going up in about 10 minutes. Next
Tournament may be over by then.
Next blind level, 150, 300, 300.
The CEO of TKO enters chat. Just finished my bag of the hot. I graduated from the mild to the hot now.
Ooh, you're laddering up in spice level.
I don't know if I'm tough enough for the Lord have mercy. I don't think I'm there. It's a me problem. It's not you. It's a me problem.
It's not so much the day that you eat it. It's the day after.
Ace queen for Lazer.
Good
Joel
stuff, though.
with some suited paint. 1,800 and growing in the live chat. You guys just love big money final tables.
Lazer's going to 3-bet to 1.5 million.
Joel in position, always nice. Quickly makes the call. So 3.3 in the middle. Joel dominated and crushed unless we see some clubs or a J. Not a good flop for Joel. Lazer slows down a little bit. Does Joel want to use a little bit of pot control? Not many ways to win the pot unless he c-bets right now. Try and represent a hand like 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, something like that. $750,000 is the wager. Lazer looks a little bit uncomfortable here. The way he was looking at his cards right there, kind of stiff.
3 raises. 1.8 million.
But goes for a check raise to 1.8. So now back to sitting pretty uncomfortable, and this should work. Joel's going to do some inventory on his stack, but really no backdoors except the overs. And I don't think he wants to gamble here, so a nice check raise from Lazer continues his assault.
Lazer is zigging when he should be zigging. He's doing it right. The man from San Antonio.
That was a nice play by him.
Mahesh with the pocket sixes. Going to go all in here. 4.4 million. Mahesh.
Pretty aggressive jam there off of 22 bigs. In early position.
Yeah. Mahesh don't play. He's a PLO crusher in the cash streets. Loves The no-limit hold'em tournaments, though. We've seen him a lot. One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Won $50K at the Venetian in 2019. I said, you play a lot here at the lodge. He says, every day.
Yeah, why do you even need to ask that question? Do you know who this man is, Rick?
Every day.
Why need to insult him like that?
You know.
It's like, oh, do you come to the lodge often, Slick? You'd slap somebody in the face with baby powder if they said that to you. Ace Jack for Aaron. Small blind. Blind on blind action here, Joel.
Interesting how he has his purple chips stacked. He goes all in here with Ace Jack.
Kings for Joel.
Oh, my goodness.
This could be the end for Aaron unless he connects with an ace.
Oh, wow.
What a spot here for Joel. A cooler. Unlucky for Aaron.
That's crazy.
He's stunned. But the best hand has not been able to hold all day long here at this FT. So here we go. Final table, Kevin. Bring us 3. No ace. Only 2 remain in the deck. The spades and the ace of diamonds.
Now he's picked up some outs. Aces or jacks doesn't come. And Aaron is eliminated.
Good game, y'all.
And Aaron will leave in 6th place and pick up $18,510 for his efforts. Takes a nice swig of the water. He played well.
He did play well.
Yesterday, he was putting on a clinic. I was really impressed. We got to see him on the stream.
I'm glad I didn't have something like ace-10 suited.
Good guy, Aaron.
Yeah.
Did nothing wrong today either.
Final table for the fall championship.
Unlucky that the big blind wakes up with pocket kings. Now everybody guaranteed 24.6. And it just seems like we're heading towards a Lazer versus Joel showdown.
It's funny, I asked all the players some questions. And one of the questions, what do you do outside of poker? Do you have any hobbies? And I asked Joel that. I said, what do you do other than poker? He said, nothing. Only poker.
Yeah. The only time you're in. Maybe if we're playing like the Dolphins or something.
Does have a young daughter at home.
Stuff. Short-handed, big stack versus second stack. Well, maybe I'm third now. I prefer playing the 8 big blinds.
Nobody with a diamond, but open-ender for Alex. And there's the straight.
These 30 hands have been taxing.
Really a lot of action as we see William Laddie in chat, the man from Long Island who says, cool, I cool.
Got a problem with people from Long Island, Rick?
How come you don't have an accent like that?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Shout out to Laddie.
Really nice to see all the boys from Texas running deep. And there's been some extremely high-quality poker being played last night and tonight.
Oh, yeah. It's been fun to watch.
No loose links at this table. They're battling for a lot of money. And they're putting on a show for 2,000 plus watching at home. Lazer from the cutoff and all the chips. Easy raise to 475.
And
All in
Mahesh.
from Mahesh with the Ducks.
What is it?
And the man with all the chips is asking for a count. Lazer is the Terminator.
4.
A little too much.
4,775,000.
Little too much. He's got a commanding chip lead here. Doesn't want to let Alex get a little bit closer.
I wanted you to call her, hurry up.
I don't.
2,000
I was about to think just
My bad,
watching
guys.
right now. Let's do a little roll call. Let us know where you're watching from all over the world. Some of you are watching
Yeah, that's what I want.
from work.
My hands.
Dick moves are loud, man. It's fine. The strategy, yeah. We got a lot of money we're playing.
Little roll call here.
I mean, trust me, nobody here wants you to call their
I
own.
honestly wouldn't have thought about it.
I want him to. I want him to not
Now
go
I
there.
just learned a
Yeah,
new trick.
well-
You know, this is what getting more experience is about, learning new things.
All the high rollers would have done it.
Mahesh with trips.
200,000. One call. Brave account.
Get some change.
As we see everybody checking in. Oh, Larson from Oslo, Norway. Love to see it. D'Lo from Houston. Mark from Boston. Felipe from Midland. A lot of people from Midland came down to the lodge. Timothy from Herndon, Virginia. Thank you all for tuning in today. Well over 2,000 watching and growing.
There's some hands.
Kevin watching from work in West Orange, New Jersey. Alan from Oklahoma.
I'm not going to blindly call.
Gotta look at me. I got me.
James from Montreal. How are the Habs doing, James?
Not that good.
Timothy from Newfoundland. I think that might be our first ever Newfoundland.
It's not.
Alex makes it 600,000 with K9 Wolf.
Mahesh, next door neighbor, has him outpipped. 40% to the Royal. On the button, the wild card at this table, Mahesh, you know, doesn't really give a crap about the pay jumps. He's playing for the win. Got some Aussie bucks with the super chat.
Thank you, Bobsta.
Lazer, the way he's been playing, will likely charge here with the ace jack. Big blind, all the chips. And here comes the boom.
2,700,000.
2.7. Likely will be just a fold and a fold from Alex and Mahesh, and Lazer will take this down without any resistance. Unless Mahesh wants to call off half of his stack and not even have first action on the flop. Lazer could just stuff it. So that doesn't seem like a good idea. Neither does jamming here with the King 10, so send this into the muck. And let's play hand number 34. Nice smile there from Alex. James Stewart, the milkman's in chat. The milkman.
Our good friend. Mahesh in the blender here.
He's folding.
Don't know why, but there he is. Mahesh. He's one of my favorite guys in the world, Mahesh.
I had a really good hand.
I guess I was like such a good spot just to.
Yeah, it is, but I had
David watching from Ireland.
From where?
the worst hand that I had.
Ireland. We saw Nagano, Japan. Dylan checking in from Nagano, Japan.
The Mahesh stretch. You remember that from a couple of streams?
Yes. Fernando watching from his UPS truck in Goldthwaite. Fernando, please deliver my package.
Let's gamble.
Expecting it. Just kidding.
Like AG.
Those UPS drivers, they work their
Same thing as
butts
over there.
off.
You gotta
Shout
have
out to
a real hand to
UPS.
Do I want to gamble 8,000 with ace queen? Nah.
Yeah.
Maybe. Not again.
You think Joel's going to get some type of beard deal after this stream goes viral?
He should.
I want to fold, but
I didn't want you.
Gabriel checking in from Brazil.
Dusseldorf in the house as well. Hope everybody's enjoying their Monday.
I mean, he was saying he wants to go heads up, but then he folds.
Almost 3 p.m. local time here in Texas.
Trust me, I'm a fucking fight back or something.
Joel doesn't want to tangle with the chip leader too often,
Yesterday, right? The guy raised me.
but he's going to take it down.
Sometimes there's no way out, especially when it's blind on blind. It's going to end up to the two of you quite frequently.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I think I got Joel taking this down, Rick. The underdog.
When the bubble busted, the very
There's going to be some blind on blind confrontation. Joel's going to double up and then ride the wave.
runner, Broadway.
Write that down.
And then yesterday, I 3-bet somebody, like a third of my stack. I mean, I was pretty sure I was calling, but I was at least going to think about it. You know?
Andy's going to have to make moves here.
4-bet jam me, and then when they were counting my bet, I hadn't put out enough to raise.
Put out your 600,000, Lazer, and then continue the story.
I had 10s, he had ace queen, and I was like, I mean, sorry, but I call, you know.
Story time's over. Let's put out the 600,000 and move on.
I've been very lucky.
675.
Raised to 675. 6 volts.
Is there anybody more comfortable in the world right now than Mahesh? Alex with an attractive ace-5, sitting on 10 million in chips. Andy across the table only has about 800,000 left. So imagine getting eliminated in this hand if you're Alex would be a disaster. So that's got to be in the back of his mind when you're getting involved in pots with Lazer.
Raises to 2.1.
But he raises to 2.1. Pretty interesting 5-handed. Lazer makes the call.
the call.
So 4.6 in the middle. Andy praying right there on left side of your screen that please, please, Alex, bust out. Nobody connects with a pair. Alex, the aggressor pre-flop, does have the nut advantage right now. But does he want to blow the pot out of position against the chip leader? Not really. Small c-bet coming. 1.1 it looks like.
1.5 million.
1.5. Extremely strong bet there from Alex. Not with the best hand. Lazer will give him credit for a better hand. And folds.
Actually, we're starting to 1.
That was scary. Tense.
Hoping you'd go for it.
You're going to want to come to the Lodge the month of December. One of the greatest promotions I've ever heard of. The Lodge is giving away $100,000. How can you get a chance at this? Just come play at the Lodge, either cash or tournament. Every hour, the Lodge will put all the tables, have a numbered ball representing all the tables that are active, and they'll draw one table, then go to that table, spread the deck, and each player from small blind to the button, in order, will draw a card. High card will get a chance for the drawing. On January 1st, the Lodge will draw from those people who are entered and give away $100,000. As we see an all-in from Andy here with just about 3 big blinds. Joel makes the call, a chance to eliminate a crusher, Andy, in seat 1.
That's a really bad flop.
Club for Joel.
Queen. GG's.
And it's over.
Got it, chops.
I guess they could chop with another club. Doesn't come. And Andrew is eliminated. And Andy Robinson, great playing. 22 years he's been playing. Won $320,000 at WinStar in 2012. Calls the Lodge his home club. Huge Bengals fan. And will win $24,630 for his great play the last few days.
Good games. Every time someone gets eliminated, they take a chair away.
He's got a wife and 2 girls, aged 12 and 16, in the Georgetown area. All-around great guy. Andy finishes 5th.
Let me use this one.
Yep. And then
Down to 4, folks. And we're still got 29 minutes before the first break.
position buttons in the 6. Blinds are small blind in the 8 and big blind in the 1.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's more about production. They're ready. I'm ready if they aren't. All right, let's do it. We are on a reduced ante now.
So the ante, big blind ante will be reduced when you get down to 4 players. So it'll be 150, 300, 150. So every orbit, 600,000 of your chips will be at risk.
Action starts in 3.
You said size of the small blind.
Correct. Yeah. So on 4 and less.
Jim Stanley says he drew the ace of spades. That's all you got to do. You draw the ace of spades in the small blind in the contest, it's over. Nobody else needs to draw. You picked out the best card in the deck.
6 folds.
All in.
All in for Mahesh with some Broadway cards.
1 fold.
Count, please. Yes.
Let's see what Joel does. Joel with ace-jack and a chance to eliminate Mahesh, but this would be for more than half of his chips.
4, 9, 50.
You have like 12.7, Alex?
49.
Like 12.7?
4,900,050.
What do you got? Pretty close. Yeah, like 7s.
He makes the call.
Joel in good position here to eliminate another player.
A bad for you.
60-40 spot.
That's true, yeah.
I really hated defending.
You look, man.
And you made it obviously.
Oh, shit. Cameras.
There's the jack for Joel.
No more paint. What Joel wants to see.
2 pair
Now
now
just
for Joel.
10. 3 10s remain. Mahesh getting up out of his seat.
10-ball corner pocket does not come. And Mahesh is eliminated in 4th place. Holy moly, they're dropping like flies. Mahesh, what a run. 32,846.
We haven't even reached the first break yet, Rick. 26 minutes remain till that. Next player guaranteed 43.8. Joel and Lazer still in there along with Alex.
I mean, what amazing hands we've had.
San Antonio, Austin, and remind me again where Alex is from. Said he has big scores in Colorado, but where does he reside?
Alex is from Midland.
Midland.
He is good friends with our buddy from
Braxton?
Midland, Braxton.
So we got the Texas Triangle of sorts going on here. Not the traditional triangle, but the left side triangle.
No, you don't have to count it. I need to. I have
West Central and South Texas representing here at the Lodge. Only 38 hands into this final table, down to 3. As the chat continues to grow, 2,300 plus watching. Doesn't look like you might not have enough time for your free hotel room. I mean, if everybody just smashes the like button right now, I might even allow you some room service if you promise not to, you know, dive too deep.
And Joel is guaranteed now his biggest cash ever.
And he's
in a
earned
tournament.
it. He's earned it. The man's been playing some great poker for months.
$2,300 folks watching. We appreciate each and every one of you.
One calls.
Looks like Lazer's going to make the call. Jack 7 suited.
3 calls. 3 players.
And 3 ways to a flop. A lot of clubs. And both players who have clubs see 2 come out on the board. Lazer also with a jack here.
That's 1.7.
Alex is going to bet about 3/4 of the pot, 1.7 million. Lazer with middle pair and a flush draw, going to make the call. Joel will bow out. Club here would be disaster for Lazer. There's the club. What is going on here?
Flush versus flush, 3-handed. The queen high versus the jack high. Steel wheel available, but that's not really possible in real life, is it? Gonna have a new chip leader after this pot. That's guaranteed.
I mean, this is ridiculous. Unbelievable. Hands through 38 hands.
Final table, Kev. The lovely Liz dealing fire under the lights.
Each one of those purple chips worth 500,000.
Great shot from production.
Raise incoming. Actually, no, he looks like he's just going to call. Just going to call.
This pot has 11 million in it. SBR less than 1 for Alex.
Another club.
Not really the card that either player wanted to see. An action killer of sorts. Now, any king of clubs, 4 of clubs has you beat. But you still got to go for value. Or do you?
7 million.
7 million.
All in.
70%.
All ineffective.
Not quite.
Can
Leaving
Lazer
himself
get
a little bit behind?
Yeah, leaves himself a little squirt behind, but can Lazer get away? Cannot.
There's the call.
Ooh, I got lucky. I got real lucky.
Yeah, you gotta get all those.
A 25 million chip pot.
Lazer, a bit sarcastic there, saying that he got lucky. Got pretty unlucky. Alex now sitting on 25.7. That right there will be the hand of the night. Bet your sweet cheeks on that one, TKO Jerky. We'll be seeing that hand later on.
I mean,
there's no delay today. There's no delay. If you take
crazy.
if you go walk to the fridge to get a beer, a beverage, H2O, make yourself a turkey sandwich, you're missing big pots.
In an hour and a half, we've knocked out 6 players in the final table.
One raises to 600. 3 folks.
Almost 6, I think.
About 6.
Yeah, a little less than 6. 5 point something.
Alex is going to come along in the big blind.
One bets. 500.
That's it.
Fold, 1 win.
Drew Lenz in chat says, this is way better than work.
Let's hope Drew Lenz's boss is not in chat or watching.
Drew Lenz.
Need that report on my desk by 4 p.m., Drew Lenz. Oh, yeah, I'll get that there right in a minute, sir. 50-50 chance Drew's fired by tomorrow.
Remember back in the day, somebody would change their name to Drew Lenz's boss and come with some chat?
Yeah. We cleaned up the trolls. Great. Come on, don't.
Kara watching from Australia, part of our Australian mafia.
Raises to 650. 6 folks.
Somewhere Yoda and VW Bug are just shaking their head at you right now, Rick. God damn it, Rick. No.
1 fold, 3 wins.
Really take pride in having one of the best chats in all of poker YouTube.
Yeah, we appreciate it. 2,500 watching. From all over the world. And there you see we got 18 minutes before we take our first break. Started with 9, folks.
No
We're down to
talks.
3.
No talks of any chops.
Well, there hadn't been time.
There's no time.
There's no time to talk chops.
Yeah, both of us.
Ace Queen for Alex.
Yeah, man, we're good. And then
All the chips on the button.
We both
Step
got
on the gas, young fella.
lucky. We both had a flush, and I got lucky the river came.
yeah, that shit was sick.
King queen with the club. That's what I was worried about.
Yeah, I would have played it the same way.
One folds. 3 calls. That's it.
Papa Llama says this has been worth the wait from last night. Absolutely. Back and better than ever. Both players with a pair.
Six bets, 500.
There's the raise from Joel with a pair.
Yeah, wants to see where he's at right now. Hopefully shut it down, but we know Alex going nowhere. Just going to call in position. Lay a little rope for Joel. The ace-queen, very, very strong, three-handed. And now it's trips. Tricky spot for Joel because it's less likely that your opponent does have an ace, but indeed they do. Two pair, no good. Drawing dead. And he's reaching for the double barrel.
3 bets. 1.8.
Nothing but a call once again here from Alex. You could try and charge clubs, but that seems a bit reckless. Just makes the call. 8.5 in the middle. Joel a bit worried now after he gets called on 2 streets, and instead it's row, row, row your boat. Gently down the river.
3 checks.
Joel has had enough. And does Alex get greedy and ask for it all? Would be about a 2 million chip overbet and a chance to eliminate a player and get this to heads up. Or will he try and take a leg out from Joel and finish him off on future streets or hands?
4.5 mil.
Goes for half pot.
That's 4.
Targeting those 9s and 5s of the world. And Joel snap folds. He's done with it.
Alex, as I mentioned, a purple belt in jiu-jitsu.
Starting at 1.
If we get to 1,400 likes, I challenge him to a fight.
Oh, I'd love to see
Under
it.
the lights.
I'd love to see it.
You want to see me get my ass kicked?
Yes.
1,400 likes, and I'll just talk shit right to his face after he wins the money, and we'll have a battle that everybody wants to see. We'll keep the cameras rolling. Chat loves me too much. They're not going to hit the like button because they want me to survive. Can't be getting a black eye before picture day. Ace-10 suited for Joel, small blind. Back on his horse.
Raises to 700.
He's got Alex out-pipped here.
6 calls.
Nice spot for Joel. He's got hearts.
Alex looking for a jack or a 9.
3 bets. 600.
That's not a heart.
Gutter ball for Alex. And now the double gutter. King or a 9. Joel, top pair.
Bets 1.7.
Alex going nowhere for the price of 1.7 and the commanding chip lead. A chance to hit his card and eliminate a player. Maybe he has a backup plan, too, to represent hearts if a heart comes, but he probably will never have that opportunity. Eyeing up his opponent's chip stack. That's what he's looking at right now. Wants to see how much Joel is cooking with. Makes the call.
Makes the call. Looking for a king or a 9. That's not a heart. Does not come. Joel with the check mark. His aces are going to be good.
How does he want to play this? Target a queen.
That's 2.2.
It's a good bet.
2.2 million. We'll take
Snap
it down.
fold.
You fall to the river turn shove? No. That's a lie. You'll find out. I was like, should I shove this turn?
Like I would,
I would have called.
I would say that no matter what if I were you.
You'll find out. I don't, you know, yeah.
That's why I was thinking so long. Like I wasn't trying to.
No.
It was literally just like rip.
Or call, and he landed on call. Thinking about ripping that turn.
He has a lot of chips. But nice hand, bro.
Thank you.
Approaching 3K in the live chat. 3 players remaining. And Joel's starting to heat up at the ideal moment as Alex from the small has ace-5 offsuit. And should be 3-betting this after the raise on the button from Joel.
2.2?
2.2.
2.2.
Lazer, the short stack, says you guys can fight it out here.
We are on about, what, a 17K pay jump right now. Joel's doing the inventory on his stack, but you'd like to imagine here that the 4-bet would be coming. But with that ICM implication, we'll just land on call in position and tread lightly.
There's the ace and the 5. Alex with 2 pair.
Trouble.
What a flop for Alex.
And just like he did on the previous hand, with no pair, takes his time,
1.4.
looking calm, cool, collected. C-bet was coming likely regardless, but when you bank your 2 pair, you're feeling pretty confident. 1.4, Joel going nowhere with ace-queen. Quickly makes the call. Another big pot brewing. Joel's going to need a queen, an 8, or a 10 to counterfeit Alex.
And the difference between 3rd and 2nd is $16,300. That is what Lazer's thinking right about now. 2 of the big stacks getting involved.
3.5?
3.5.
3.5 million.
A little less than half
In
pot.
back-to-back hands. Back-to-back.
All in.
All
All
in.
in.
Snap. Cards on their back.
Oh, my goodness.
Joel.
Biggest pot of the day.
Ace. 10. Needs the queen. He's a queen, 8 or 10. Queen, 8 or 10. Otherwise, we are heads up.
There's the queen.
The queen of hearts for Joel. Count my chips, sir.
Oh, my goodness. The queen on the river.
And the room is silent.
3 million, 4 million, 4.5.
Props to Alex for taking it on the chin. I mean, the man's a purple belt. Right on the chin. He's not dead yet, but the biggest pot of the day. Queen on the river for Joel.
Yeah, that's over 28 million.
10,275,000. 3.
10 million what?
10,275,000.
275?
5, 6, 7, 8.
Chat is blowing up. Joel can't believe it. Sitting there like a professional and a gentleman. Nice hand announced. as OG Lisa will be relieving Kevin. What a down for final table Kevin. If you're wondering why he gets his name, we got a drawing, main room.
259 drawing. Oh, we already got one flown out.
Oh, wow.
Tommy Penza.
17.
17. And now they'll go to table 17, and they'll start with the small blind, go all the way around, and draw for the card. We're minutes away from a break, folks. There's the payouts. You see that jump from third to second, $16,300 or so.
Small blinds in the 1. Big blinds in the 3.
A little home field advantage, some lodge run good for Joel.
Oh, my goodness. I almost saw the beard jump up. And there you see Cinnabon is going to draw a card.
Oh, the high stakes table. We got J-Win Bulldog. I see AC over there. Pierre.
This is how it's done, folks.
Best 8. No good.
Pierre will get his shot. Drew Paint.
Pierre in the lead. I hope J-Win loses.
El Molatito.
J-Win slow rolled me the other day. I hope he doesn't deserve it. Sit down, J-Win.
Slow roll.
Ooh,
And the
ace.
Norwegian. The Norwegian pulls the ace.
I also would have done it. Classic. All right, my friend.
The boys on 17 having a good time. We're back in the studio. Main event. Joel still with us.
You never know what you'll see on the Lodge live stream.
Somehow Bulldog, J-Win, Cinnabon, they always find their way on the channel. Pair for both players.
Yeah, both players. Lazer was oh so close to laddering up with the short stack before the queen hit the river.
450.
That's 450.
Could have bought himself a Kia Soul with that pay jump. But instead he's grinding and at risk. But he's got the best hand here. Pair of nines on an extremely wet board. 6, 7, 8, 9, 3 hearts. Joel with a heart in his hand. An extremely entertaining final table. Nobody's sleeping on their couch this afternoon. There's no naps.
2, 3.
I think Joel's got all the chips in the world, 27 million. Of course I'm going to call 1 million.
What do you do if you're Lazer? A lot of things here are beating you. Joel, does he believe in his pair of sevens for showdown? He does. Imagine if Joel stuffs it on Lazer right there. What do you do?
Folks, coming around the corner, January 11th through the 22nd, the mini monster is back, 400K guarantee.
Yeah, that was like
$200 buy-in. But first place is guaranteed $100,000.
so maybe not the worst card.
The mini monster back at the Lodge Mahal, January 11th through the 22nd.
You're going to fire a couple bullets, huh?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That'd be a sick
I commit to you, Skull Mike.
The machine gun is loaded. You're not going to empty the clip.
No.
Because that was insulting.
That was.
You have unlimited bullets that you're ready to use if needed.
At least 2. Big Slick for Lazer, starting to heat up again. He was on fire to start the stream. 45 hands in. We've seen so much great poker.
Lazer, how much did you start off with?
I have about 7.
7 mil?
Yeah.
Pocket eights. Alex eliminates Lazer. He'll have a chance at Joel.
Rather large raise to 3.3 mil.
It's all in, Rick. Here we go. Buckle up. Hand number 45 will be an all in between Alex and Lazer. No roads to a fold now. We're going to be flipping. Snap call. Here we go.
Huh?
Fair fight.
Nice limp.
And the beauty about tournaments, Rick,
I had a feeling you might be up to it.
there's no discussion.
I mean, I'm going to limp.
You want to run it once or twice? Oh, it's up to you. No, it's up to you.
But I got to limp with strong hands.
We're running it once.
Yeah, right.
Lazer looking for an ace, king, or 10 on the turn or river to survive. 15.7 at risk.
Needs an ace, king, or 10. There's the 10 for Broadway. And Lazer's going to get the double up.
As if there was any doubt. Alex now left with 4.4.
Aaron, thanks for those comments.
Last tournament, I finished third, and I went out exactly those two hands. Well, not the exact same.
And Alex, who was chip leader by a ton just a few minutes ago, is now the short stack.
We haven't even hit the first break yet.
Well,
now we
believe we are on break. Folks, we are, wow, what
I need a water break.
Level. Folks, we're going to do some housekeeping here, and then we're going to show you some clips. But let's go ahead and hear from our stream sponsor, Upswing Poker.
What's up, guys? Doug Polk here with a quick story for you. 7 years ago, I founded Upswing Poker to create the best training course material out there. The result was the Upswing Lab. Unlike other subscription poker courses, the lab teaches you step-by-step how to become the best player at the table. When you join the lab, you don't just get thrown into a sea of videos. Instead, you get structured lessons that teach you crucial poker strategies that will help you win in no-limit hold'em games, whether it's cash games or tournaments, both online and live. Whether you're a beginner or an advanced poker player, the lab has what you need to take your game to the next level. As a Lodge viewer, you can get $50 off the Upswing Lab with coupon code LODGE50. The course is backed by Upswing Poker's all-in 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk on your end to join the lab. If you're serious about improving your game, head on over now to upswingpoker.com, join the lab, and use coupon code LODGE50 to save $50 now. Looking forward to seeing you guys in the lab.
Thank you, Doug. And we are on a break. Folks, if you want to play on the Lodge live stream, a couple ways you can do it. Go to thelodgepokerclub.com/livestream, fill out the questionnaire, or contact Skull Mike directly on his Instagram or Twitter at SkullMikePoker. Folks, we are watching a very entertaining final table. I got to say, it has been incredible. We almost finished before the first break even started. Just the action has been back and forth. We have 3 remaining. There you see first place going to get $90,005. Second place, $60,128. Third place, $43,877. Do want to tell you a few things before we go to some clips. We want to talk about the Mini Monster coming up January 11th through the 22nd, $200 buy-in. This is maybe one of the best tournaments the Lodge runs. They run so many. We run so many great tournaments. But this one, a $200 buy-in with a chance for the first place is guaranteed $100K. They're just throwing that out there right now. Regardless of what happens, first place, $100,000 on a $200 buy-in. You're not going to want to miss that. January 11th through the 22nd. Then, of course, the entire month of December, one of the amazing promotions I've ever seen. 100,000 giveaway, and we saw it a little earlier. What happens is, all you got to do is play at the Lodge, either cash or tournament, as long as you're playing at a table, a ping pong ball from your table with your table's number goes into the hopper. And if they choose your table, the supervisor will come over, the dealer will spread the deck, and starting with the small blind going all the way around to the button, you will choose a card. The high card from that table will put their name in the hopper. And on January 1st, the lodge will pick a name out, and that player will receive $100,000. What a great way to start 2024. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Right now, let's take a look at a few clips from some past Lodge Livestream. Lodge Livestream can be seen Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That's our normal schedule, 3 p.m. Central Time. Cash streams, tournament streams, heads up, PLO. You never know what you'll see on the Lodge Livestream, mostly cash. But here's some clips from previous episodes. We'll be back in just a few minutes. See, that's the thing. Bulldog comes in, tells Mariano that the hand that Rampage did have the aces over both, that it was a bluff, just to put Mariano on tilt.
Television. We have a TV.
It's next level trolling.
I mean, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Ace King going around the table.
What a sick.
Eric Peterson loving the stream. Shout out to you for watching.
Too. Like if you're only ripping aces, it's kind of hard to have aces there.
Mariano had an ace too.
I did have an ace.
Ace on the flop for Mariano. 8 and a 5.
Oh, it's already on TV? Yeah. You're rocking it. Well, cat's out of the bag.
I didn't see it.
You can check that one out later.
It is not out of
I
it.
got a water too. You're gonna take a little peek?
Flush draw for Bulldog.
Yeah.
Also, 7 would give him a straight, so a good card for him to keep him interested.
5K?
If he didn't bluff me.
25K?
Yeah.
Where did this come from? Oh, okay. I was like, oh my god, am I betting
Now I have to
100?
wait fucking 30 minutes to see what you had.
25.
I had to shove. There's not.
You had to shove?
I had to shove. There's
9-6 suited.
Come on, you're never forced to shove.
Ooh,
There's a lot of. There's
flush gets there, Rick.
Fold
great
as well.
trends for me.
Graphics still catching up, but I believe that was a club on the river. Check mark for Bulldog.
It was I think it was the ace of clubs.
1300. I would have preferred if you folded it.
Oh, stack down.
Still call.
I can call.
Graphics are trying to catch up here.
We're being really coy about what hands we had today. You notice that?
Wait, you've only played aces today, Doug.
I believe the river was the ace of clubs, which would give trips to Mariano.
Go home, buddy. This is where you should go home early.
Who's raising?
Aces and ace king. Right, Terrence?
And it was the ace of clubs.
For a long time today.
I don't think I had
I'm not
ace
leaving.
or
You
ace
only
king
play
today.
aces and ace king.
I had none of those.
Yeah.
Doug, what's going on, buddy?
I wish I was as lucky as Doug. I wish I was getting aces, ace king.
You want people
All
to buy your
options in
package?
play
You gotta
for
play
Bulldog, but I imagine he will
one.
just
One
call.
package. That's why I brought that up.
Re-raising a bit dangerous.
He's in the hands.
Losing to the king high flush, paired board, losing to all boats.
Mariano doesn't care.
Don't talk about my package. Unless you want some of it.
That sounded so dejected.
Mariano chatty, feeling pretty confident about his holdings. It's no good. And there is the raise from Bulldog, an aggressive line. Thought he would just flick in the call. Mariano, surprised by the raise, now back into the blender where he's been all session. Nothing easy today for the man from California here in the 1 seat.
So you had a draw.
Yep. Very good draw.
The backdoor special comes in.
So greedy,
I like a
Bulldog.
decent draw.
So greedy of you.
Nice hand.
You
I
have
mean, I wish I had aces.
had a
Like,
better
I would
hand.
have preferred aces over a draw.
Yeah, your draws.
It's hard for Mariano to get away here. Mariano is holding the king of clubs too, so
Possibly. You still
Maybe I
win.
should have just called there.
he's blocking a lot of boat combos. He has the king of clubs.
I mean, I don't see how I can lose this hand. I've got ace king.
King of clubs.
YOLO. Call.
There's the call. And another $57,000 pot.
So weird.
Mariano beginning to tilt a little bit. Flicks in the cards into the muck. Pot for the Bulldog.
Thank you.
57.8.
That deserves a drink.
Yeah, it does. Cheers.
Cheers, man. I just wanted to say cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
He's got off tilt. You got him off tilt now, mate.
500.
Yeah, sorry, guys. Apologize for the
Could have been a
technical.
different game today, but you got him off tilt early.
Ace king of clubs for the Yushan. 3-bet from Doug, 1,800. Yushan looks like he's got a headache. But he's going to 4-bet to 55. And queens for Bulldog. Taking a lot of time here pre and reaching for 5-betting chips.
Five bet to 13,500. Terrace looks down at his 3 deuce suited.
Play hand versus Terrace.
You trying to bully me, Doug.
I was trying to bully you. But look,
Classic
you got protection. You got
race
bodyguards
here.
over
Yushan has to decide
Trying to disrespect
Sir.
with big slick suited.
All right, I'm backing up. I'm backing up. This game's way easier with aces. Way easier.
I don't know if Rampage agrees.
We see the 6-bet jam.
It's easier with an ace.
He's made more with aces than he's lost today.
Yeah, you're
I would
right.
agree.
He should have lost like 70 that hand, but Terra saved him. Terrace, he owes you like some drinks for the rest of the night.
Alex, what'd you have? Don't make us go to the TV.
Sure. Oh, yeah, I had aces beat.
He still hasn't told him.
There you go.
9-6.
All in.
There you go.
All in here from Yushan.
I didn't have
I got count, please.
Bulldog with the smile asking for a
You
count.
had 2 pair.
He's 6'3"? How loose are we getting in this one?
Terrace,
I play everything. You only play aces.
They finally
Yeah,
figured
Doug
out
can't
what
fathom
Alex
putting in, like, a
had
bunch of
on that
chips with,
hand.
Like a not very great
just
hand.
like
Yeah,
he has to have an ace in his hand.
6'3", oh my god.
Yeah, he has to have at least one ace in his
Yeah,
hand.
come on,
Or
man.
else he's
6'3", you
like-
can flop a straight.
Yeah.
2 pair,
Yeah.
trips.
Yeah.
Gotta get your gamble on, man.
Can't think of a time I ever put in a lot of money with a weak hand. It just escapes me.
Just let us have our pretend fun, Doug. We know that you're an animal.
57.
Imagine the double up, and then the double up.
Hasn't snapped, obviously worried about aces or kings. If he makes this call, he'll be very happy to see that it's at least ace king and we will be flipping for a big one, Rick.
Like, what are you doing here, buddy? You should be in the booth.
50, I would have definitely called. 60. 57.
Pink chips worth $5,000.
Aces, you're probably just flying. So is it kings, Yu-chan? Is it kings? Maybe you should aces.
Yushan not saying a damn word, staring
Definitely should have aces.
at the felt. Hand over his mouth. Bulldog, a decision to make for a 6-figure pot.
Sorry, guys. Give me a minute.
Take your time, man.
Slick Rick, Skull Mike back as the players are about to come back from their break. Wow. If you missed the first 2 hours of the show, you're going to have to rewatch it at some point. We almost finished the final table in the before the first break. 9 players started at about 2 p.m. Central Time. It is now 3:40 p.m., and we've got 3 left coming back from break. Blinds will be 200,000, 400,000, 200,000 because there's 3 players, half of the big blind ante. When we get down to 2, it will be no big blind ante. So, Skull, your thoughts on the jam-packed first level?
It's one of the most exciting tournament final tables I've seen in a long time anywhere. Not just saying that because it's here on our channel at the Lodge. It's nonstop.
Yeah, we've had
highly skilled players. People, nobody's being rude to one another. And we're playing for a lot of money. Joel and Lazer just seem blessed. And Alex is blessed to be here too with 14 big blinds and guaranteeing himself 40,000 plus. But
yeah,
we'll see what happens. We're going to be here till we crown a winner. Can't wait.
Third place, 43,877. Second place, 60,128. And first place gets a beautiful trophy and $90,005. Don't forget that $5.
Good luck.
We are back. OG Lisa is in the box. Safi is our game host. Slick Rick Skull Mike in the bunker. Here we go, folks. Each of these players, Skull, has had a chance to be the chip leader in the last hour or so.
I think they all were the chip leader in the last hour at one point or so. Yeah,
that's what I say.
Yeah.
Each has. Poobah shows up in chat. Waiting for the graphics to catch up here. Wow, man, I needed the break just to catch the breath there. The Lodge is hopping on a Monday afternoon.
100K promo.
Yeah, that 100K promo is something else. Joel will raise it to 800K, and Alex will call.
Go easy on me, please. You've gone enough.
Alex requesting mercy. I think Joel smiled underneath the beard. Can't say for sure.
Nice hit.
Still don't really know how the man eats.
I think I was supposed to rip it, but I call. Would you have ace high?
You'll see.
Damn, bro, you can't tell me that.
He doesn't like. I like it. I mean, I like it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Joel's not telling him anything. No free information.
Whenever I get up and leave, that you brought me that water because my wallet's in the. You know, just nicely say, hey, how was your water? That way I remember to give you a tip.
Some suited Broadway cards for Alex. All in. Rips it.
Could be a call here from Lazer. Chance to eliminate a player. Ladder up.
Yeah.
Ace high very strong here. And he makes the
call. Let's see what Joel has.
I really don't like it.
You're ahead.
Alex from Midland standing up.
Lazer has a bad feeling about this one. Will we see paint? We do, but we need further assistance. A king or a queen?
Of course. I mean, of course today. The river of wonder today.
You just knew it was coming. Alex knew it was coming. He didn't even get up from his seat. Sit back, get comfortable.
3.6.
Lazer's bad feeling, now a bad dream. Pay that man his chips. Play on three-handed.
That was a $16,000 king.
We've said that 4 or 5 times already.
The difference between third and second.
Joel commanding chip lead, 67 BBs, 26.8. Lazer and Alex on the seesaw going back and forth.
Eight.
Raise to 800. Oh, you owe 100. Oh, no, you're right. You got it. Call.
Alex in the big blind makes the call. Lazer looking for a jack or an 8. Queen is good right now.
$400, $400, $200.
Alex reminding Lazer what the blinds are. What are you staring at? Staring at the clock, the levels, the pay jumps, calculating the proper sizing.
What's $1 million in? Half pot?
I think that's when I should pull the trigger right here, but I don't really think you had anything.
Wow. Good read there from Alex.
2,000 in the chat right now. We appreciate everyone.
Where did the other 1,000 people go? I know it was a break, but it's time. Break's over.
They'll be back. Folks, if you're having fun, do us a favor, hit that thumbs up. 639 of you have already done that. We appreciate that.
Nobody wants to see you have a free room. Joel, ace king.
Hand number 49.
On the button. Alex with the queens.
Oh, my goodness.
Three-handed coolers here. Ace, king, and queens.
And we have yet to see the other hand from Lazer.
But we're all in. Lazer
Oh,
pocket
the
tens. Ace, king, queens, and tens. At the final table for thousands and thousands of dollars. He's all in.
All in.
The
And all
three-way.
in. Three-way all in.
Joel with a chance to end it.
The double knockout?
That's so gross.
I was supposed to fucking raise fold, I think. Oh, fucking 20 racks.
I was hoping you were going to have 8s again.
I just hope I hold this bitch.
What is happening? We need to get these pots right. We're going to have a side pot.
How much in the middle?
But none of this matters if we see an ace or a king. Joel, the champion of the winter main, perhaps?
Let's flop a queen and get this shit over with.
Three-handed these hands.
Yeah.
This is live poker action at the lodge.
Damn, I fucked that up.
OG Lisa's going to get it all straightened out.
I think
There
we
will be a side
dropped
pot.
a chip on the floor. That's what Lazer's looking for. One of the chips fell off the table, I believe. As we anticipate.
Look at these hands, Skull. 3 ways.
Well, what's weird is like if
I don't know what to say.
if he wins and I ladder up, it's like what do I?
Yeah, that's what I said was messed up. I should raise and then fold when you rip and he calls.
I mean, you got queens, dude.
Before
I mean, we're all trying to win.
Here we go.
First place, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
There is the ace.
Oh, my
For
goodness.
Joel.
The double knockout?
That would make it
That's why I
interesting, right?
fucked up.
Give you a couple extra outs.
The double knockout.
Quisha.
There's the 10 for Lazer.
King. Queen. King.
Just pair the board.
King. King. King only.
Oh God.
And the king on the river.
God. Oh, my God.
Joel ahead on the flop. Lazer the 10 from space on the turn, and he still loses the pot on the King of Hearts river. Alex, a triple up.
That hand's gonna get some views.
Our new chip leader. The whole room at the lodge is going crazy.
And how was nobody eliminated in that hand?
The short stack.
What do you need?
The new chip leader.
Oh, my goodness. That's one for the ages, folks.
Oh, it was 6.3. Yeah.
The king on the river.
I lost a little bit.
Oh, I heard my hands clapping that hard. Oh my God, I won.
And we've got a new leader in the clubhouse for the TKO Jerky Hand of the Night.
Did we do that already? We have about 37 hands to choose from, and we've only played 38 today.
No more picking on me, all right?
The ace-king could taste victory, set on the turn, straight on the river.
Where are we? I'm small blind. You know what's funny? Last time you ripped over his all-in, the first card I looked at was a 10, and in my head I was like, if I had 10s, like.
How are these players keeping their composure?
It was a 10.
And now Alex is a chip leader again.
Crazy.
I'm glad I.
That's the sickest hand I've ever seen.
I'm glad I did what I did, I guess. I think if I raise and then you rip, I think I might fold.
How much are you playing that way?
Yeah. Okay, 1, 2.
I can't take it anymore, Rick. I can't take it anymore.
Oh, my goodness. This is just fun.
Yeah, while they count.
10. 11 and change. 11.1.
Thank you.
What about you?
And I got just under 14.
Anthony says, what have we just witnessed? That was crazy. The flop, turn, and river all changed. Who was winning and who won?
For the trophy and the title. It can't get any better than that. Can it?
Until it does.
I think I can die now and say I've seen it all in this game.
Joel and Lazer heads up.
And what do we have here? Just top pair and the nut flush draw for Joel. Lazer, 10 high, 10 of clubs. If you are just coming back from break, shame on you. The poker gods have punished you. You must rewind and go back to hand number 49 if you are just coming on back. Level 16, we play on with 3 players out of 1164 runners. The winner main, and it's not even winner. Maybe that's why there's so much craziness.
Undisputed Talks is hand of the year. All the poker community needs to see this. We've had some hands today.
Can't even do it with this one. Chickened out.
And it's almost as if the poker gods are giving us a chance to catch our breath here the last couple hands. They've been just your average run-of-the-muck tournament hands.
Oh, my God. I'm dizzy. I feel like I've ran a marathon, and I've never ran more than 5 miles in my whole life. I'm sore. I'm trying to picture myself
Like 12, a little over 14. A little over 14.
in these players' shoes. I guess you have no choice but to keep it calm, level, and zen if you're playing for the title. But I'd have a hard time staying calm, getting my thoughts together after all of this madness. Props to Joel, who was the chip leader, 80% equity to win the title. And now he's sitting on 14.3 with dreams of the jack. But he will not chase.
Alex chip leader with close to 22 million chips. Joel is second. Lazer, the short stack right now.
Did she deal the ace-5, ace-queen hand too? Or no?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I haven't really noticed.
Kevin's last.
We don't remember about the bad things, so. You remember?
That's why I was like wondering if it was the same dealer or not.
Queen 9 suited for Joel.
Is poker ruined
In
forever?
the small blind.
Is it ruined?
Absolutely not. Just another one of those great hands that will become legendary here at the Lodge. That's going to give the old Bill Perkins hand a run for its money.
It will. Hand of the year. All platforms. There was that jack for the main, too. That's up there. Joel's my guy, though.
$31.
That was the time I should have done it.
The rare walk there.
If you jammed, I probably would have called.
No, I wasn't gonna jam. I was probably gonna raise.
Oh. I had suited Broadway cards.
It was very ambitious. Just even limp. Feels so nitty though, just to fold three-handed.
Folks, this week's schedule,
Long time.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we will have streams. Lazer and Joel heads up. Queen for Lazer. Yeah, let's go over that schedule. This week, we'll have a 5-10 game on both Thursday and Friday, 3 p.m. Central. And then Saturday, the big one, more tournament action. The big one re-entry, 30K guarantee, second Saturday of every single month. So if you love this tournament action, Saturday will be another great tournament stream. Joel and Alex heads up here. All clubs on this flop. Alex with the ace of clubs in his hand.
Nothing going for Joel. 8 high.
bet I'm not going to get a walk this time.
I'm tired of giving you walks. You know what? We're being too friendly. It's too much money.
I mean, I don't know. We've been getting it in there.
I don't know.
But everyone's had hands.
There's the king for Joel.
Fours coming, right?
It's like we had...
There's 16 fours in the deck. They're just going to come here. Why don't we run out quads one time? It's the only thing this stream hasn't had tonight is quads. Joel, 700,000. Lazer doesn't look too interested. Anybody's ball game right now. Makes the call. Top two. $1.2 from Joel. Hard to navigate these fours. They're into the muck. Not much conversation going on between these three players. Can't blame them. Not much to say. $200, $400, $400 on the 16.2 pay jump.
Joel with some suited Broadway cards. Going to put in the raise to 1.4 mil. Lazer looks at the clock.
Sends it in. Not all of it, but that's a statement.
7.4.
We're willing to play for it all. Joel scratches the beard. Looks at the clock. Hard to be calling off here with Queen High. You'd rather be the 3-bet aggressor if you're going to make a move like this.
Lays it down. Started streaming around 1:30 p.m. It is now past the 4 o'clock hour here in the Austin, Texas area.
How's your heart doing?
Heart is fine. Suited Broadway cards for Lazer on the button. Going to raise to 800.
Bananas.
And nobody can call. $1,164 entries in this tournament, each paying $500. Started last week, I believe on the 26th. I believe there were 13 day one flights. A couple of them were turbo, meaning same format, just half the amount of time each level on the Friday and Saturday nights of the both weekends. 9 p.m. flight. And I think that's how you said.
Do you have like 14?
One of the guys at Cord made the final table. He played one of the turbos the last flight. Alex with ace-5 makes it 1.3 million.
Inching closer to 1,000 likes. Show the players some love. Don't do it for the channel or Rick and I. These players deserve more eyeballs to see who crowns
Oh, 900.
a champion and gets the trophy, the 90 grand. More suited Broadway cards here, this time for Alex on the button. Lazer. Aggressive 3-bet out of the small blind. You've been seeing a lot more people do this with these suited gappers. Becoming more and more popular. Doug's a big fan of this, especially heads up.
It's a 9. Both players hit a pair here.
Straight flush draw here. Jack of spades.
Yep.
But the queen is good. All over this flop is Alex. Just enough for Lazer to continue, depending here on the sizing, of course.
There's the call from Lazer. Looking for a 9 or a 7. And there's the flush and the check mark for Alex.
Lazer now open-ended. $2.5 and a quick fold there from Lazer. Not interested in continuing.
What a roller coaster it's been for each of these players. Just in the last hour and a half, each has held the crown of chip leader.
I think all that cheering was the hand on a 30-minute delay.
Oh.
And Joel
I think that's what it was. Is that 30 minutes?
flopped a chance to
That was a
have
thick
the
hand,
amazing double elimination possibility.
Crazy.
But the turn went to Lazer, and the most important river went to Alex. In a hand for the ages, hand number 49.
Just over 12 to start.
That's it. The river just came out.
Call.
Oh,
That was the river.
That must have been the
This
turn.
is even more painful.
That must
now.
be the turn.
That was a flop turn.
They're
like, that's the fucking sickest hand ever.
Ace for Joel. Gut shot possibilities for Alex.
Running diamonds would work too. Alex, chip rich right now, 25.7. He can afford to peel in position, does. More outs for Alex. Check, check, river card, check mark for Joel. Pair for both players. Joel needs to be confident here that his ace is good. Some small value.
2.2.
Some healthy value, about 2/3 pot, 2.2. Third pair for Alex. The bet, check, bet line always makes you wonder. Is this man bluffing? Probably wouldn't play a jack or a 5 like this. Does he have an ace? Why didn't he bet there on the turn? Maybe he's got busted diamonds. Maybe my 10 here is good. Alex trying to get a read.
Nice bet.
And he's been playing rather sharp today. All of these players, from the 9 that started to the 3 that remain, not many mistakes.
And it's interesting. You heard Joel make reference that he could hear the outer room erupt on the delay after they saw that hand.
We heard it in here.
The outer room is just on the other side of that wall where the map of outline of Texas is. That's where the main room is. So every now and then you can hear an eruption in the studio on the big hands. On the delay. It's kind of funny.
I mean, what else are they watching right now? The entire room locked in to all the TVs. A lot of people out there rooting for Joel. He plays here at the lodge every single day. No disrespect to Lazer or Alex. Good old Texas boys themselves, but Joel flying the lodge flag here, and he was seconds away from the title. Now he's second in chips, trying to get the heads up. But Lazer has something to say about that. Best hand here, pair of 9s. And he's not folding yet. Makes the call. Does Lazer, considering a lead here to represent a queen for a small sizing? And he is. And he takes it down. Nice bet from Lazer with the lead. You see the levels, the blinds, the clock, the payouts. The title, winner main event, day 3. No longer day 2. We are on day 3 action here.
The jiggities for Alex. Hand number 65. Going to raise to 900,000. Lazer in the small blinds, going to give it up. Joel, Jack 10. I'm going to come along, he says.
Don't give me the case jack. I can't take a case jack right now. I just got my blood pressure down.
Joel looking for a queen. There's the queen. Here we go again. Here we go again.
3 overs to Alex's jacks. bet makes not a whole lot of sense to Alex. I mean, he's double blocking the Broadway straight with 2 jacks. He makes the call. You can't possibly have Broadway, but he does. 4.6 to Joel. As Alex gives some money back. I mean, Alex just is free rolling already. He should be driving back to Midland already, yet he's still battling, still chip leader. Can't believe that hand. But how could you believe hand number 49? What a river card for Joel. Blind on blind here, Joel. Jack high, Alex 7 high. Alex telling the story of a much larger hand than 7-3 offsuit. Connects with a pair. But he's going to represent something much larger than that with the C-bet. Hand should be over here, Joel, into the muck. Thank you all for tuning into our channel. We usually stream 4 times a week.
You know what time it is?
And not on Mondays, except for special occasions like today.
Yeah, and this week will be on Thursday and Friday will be cash streams, 5-10 action. And Saturday, the big one re-entry will be on a little bit later, and we'll have a feature table all the way through to the final table. Late night, early morning.
And there will be no Sunday stream or Wednesday stream. So you are right, Rick. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, where you could find us this week.
All right, this is going to be an interesting one. Lazer with ace-jack facing the raise. He's going to go all in. And there's the call from Joel. Lazer
at risk
at
here.
risk for his tournament life. Hand number 67.
Can Lazer do it again?
Ooh, more diamonds.
Looking for a jack.
And a jack only.
And it doesn't come, and Lazer is going to go out in third place. A very amazing $43,877. Lazer from the San Antonio area calls Rounders his home club. 20 years he played. His best score was 45,000, so this is about equal to his best score ever.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to do it.
And we're going to go heads up. While we're taking a short, we've been told this is going to be a 5 or 6 minute break. Let's go ahead and play the TKO Jerky hand of the night. And does anybody have any doubt
Yes? Why don't you
what
ask
this
the
is going
chat?
to be?
Why don't you ask the chat what's the hand of the night?
If you don't guess 49, you're wrong. Look at how close Alex and Joel are. But let's go ahead and play the TKO Jerky hand of the night, and it goes back to hand number 49. There's the turn set for Lazer. And the River King for the straight for Alex, who was out the door.
Look at Joel, the disbelief. Look at Alex dancing by the bar. He can't believe it.
And a smile from Joel. He had it on the flop. Lazer had it on the turn. Alex had it on the river. TKO Jerky hand of the night. And TKO Jerky comes in 3 spice levels: mild, hot, and Lord have mercy. Get you some jerky, folks. They've got that holiday gift box perfect for a holiday gift for the jerky fan in your life. TKO Jerky hand of the night.
We are getting an accurate count for the heads-up battle. You see that the trophy now on the table. No discussion of any chops. We are playing it out.
And this is only going to be a 4-minute break, folks, so stick around.
Yeah, very short.
We heard that hand number 49 is already on the Lodge Twitter. Already been put into play.
Why do we pay our social media people if it's not on the interwebs already? I mean, come on. You know Patches is on that. One of the best in the business. And that hand better get thousands and thousands of views. But credit to Joel. A lot of people might just tilt their face off after a beat like that. He's rebounded, regained his composure, eliminated Lazer, and now it's an even fight versus the purple belt from Midland. Alex, a good player in his own right.
Joel has locked up at least 60,000 for second, 90,000 for first. This would be the biggest score of his poker career, tournament-wise. And Lazer, Alex' biggest score was 101,000 out in Colorado over the summer. He won out at Blackhawk. So this will be one of Alex's biggest scores as well. And there you see the beautiful trophy. Liz Love is in the box, ready to deal. Just making a final count of both stacks to make sure the graphics are correct. They seem to be almost exactly even, both with about 22, 23 million chips. Slick Rick along with Skull Mike. The main event, $500,000 guarantee, started last week. It's been a heck of a lot of fun. We had day 2 yesterday where we played down to the final table. And today, we almost finished in the first break as 6 players were eliminated in the first 2 hours of play. There's the beautiful trophy. And the trophy is on fire. Lodge does have the best trophies. I'm just going to put that out there. Thing weighs like 27 pounds.
And can y'all control the air in here too? Maybe.
Thank you, Blue Elvis. Thank you all for the comments, the nice comments. If you're having fun at all, could you hit the thumbs up for us? We got about 843 likes. While we're on this little break, could you hit that thumbs up? I know you're having a little bit of fun. Hell, hand number 49 was worth a like.
Yes. Do you mind sitting more in front of your sensor?
Is this it right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
While we're on this little break, tell you once again about the promotion going on the entire month of December. Every hour, the Lodge will choose one table. Go to that one table, whether it's tournament or cash, doesn't matter. They'll choose a table from a ping pong hopper.
Yeah, it's about even.
Go to that table, and every player from small blind to the button will draw a card. High card will put their name in for a drawing on January 1st for $100,000. One of the greatest promotions I've ever seen.
Just let me know.
You don't have to do anything except be at a table, tournament or cash. Every hour, the month of December.
You said I'm big.
Your chance for 100K. Here we go. Heads up. Joel and Alex.
Thank you.
Alex, a slight chip lead, 23.4 million to about 22 million from Joel. Some Broadway cards for Joel, and he's going to take the first hand of the heads up.
Just trying to see how deep we are right now. It's like 23 mil, so like 4, 6, 60 bigs. Maybe when we get a little bit more shallower, you know what I mean? Because there's still like a lot of play.
And I'm fine with playing it too, whatever you want.
Yeah, do something. But once we get like around 20 to 30 each.
No big blind ante anymore. Heads up. Two pair for Alex. A pair and open ender for Joel. This is a little spicy. There's the straight for Joel. Alex, afraid of the 4 cards to the straight. Rightly so.
How much is that, 1.6?
Joel is going to fire out 1.6 million. The quick call from Alex. Joel now with the chip lead, 26 million.
What is it, 250, 500?
250 and 500, yeah. Yeah, for some reason it's not.
Fucking Whoopsies. Was it 500?
Yes.
Call.
Call. Raise.
Both players extremely deep.
Nice hand.
Joel with the slight chip lead. Chat, what hand do you think will be the final hand? Let us know your thoughts. Believe we're on hand number 71 now. What hand do you think will be the one that causes a player to put all of his chips in and lose?
So dark, Rick, so dark. Usually that's my side. We got a hand here. Heads up, pair versus suited Broadway. Joel, chip leader. Point 2 is the raise here from Joel in position. Alex wants to play for more than 1.2. A large raise and a snap fold there from Joel. Not quite sure what the size was there from Alex. I missed it. But it was large enough to get Joel to lay down the ducks.
$2,525 people watching right now. We appreciate everybody.
And we will, whoever wins, whether it's Alex or Joel, I believe we will be having an interview with the player post-match. So you're going to want to stick around for that as well, whenever that could be. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 3 hours, who knows? But we're going to be here till the end.
All clubs on this, and Alex with a chance for the royal flush. So just so you want to know, Alex came to the table as second in chips. And Joel came to the table third in chips, if you want to know this final table when it started. So well done for both of them. And Lazer, who finished third, came to the table first in chips. It's on Alex.
Raise 30, 38, 39.
Headed to hand number 74. You see, we're going to go to break in 1 hour and 15 minutes, but there's no big blind ante right now. Heads up, it's just 250, 500, small blind, big blind. There you see first and second payouts. First place also coming with that beautiful trophy that's sitting right in the middle of the table.
$1.3.
1.3 with 710 suited. Again, almost identical chip stacks. There's the jack for Joel.
That's 850. And a call? Yes. And a call from two. Two checks.
Alex reaching for chips.
27 million or 20.
2.7 million. Joel's got second pair and a wheel draw. And now two pair. Joel playing the Robbie. Gets there with two pair. He checks, goes check, check. And we'll go to hand number 75.
Starting to separate is Joel from Alex. Both of these players have a strong mental game. After what we've seen today, no lapses in any judgment. And we are not finished yet, so you got to keep it all together. Play hands one at a time as they're dealt. Liz doing a great job in the box. Hand number 75, 10-3 off for Joel. An attractive king-jack off for Alex.
2 million.
We'll be racing the 2 million. Joel finished with this one. On to the next.
Appreciate everybody joining us today. A little afternoon delight special. We'll be back on Thursday and Friday for some cash games, 5-10 with $10 Big Blind Ante. And then on Saturday, let's get a little bit later start, and we'll have the Big One re-entry tournament. More tournament for you on Saturday on this live stream.
Ace Queen will be raising the button. Joel likely to defend the suited 6-4. Ooh, Joe, we trapping. We decide to trap here on the button, does Alex. So just calls.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's all going in.
Top for Alex.
Straight flush draw.
Flush draw, straight flush draw.
For Joel. $500,000 chip bet. Snap raise from Joel. A very sneaky and disguised ace queen here from Alex. Thinks he's golden, but we're flipping. Do we get it in right now?
There's the raise to 4 million. 3 bet.
Looking into the mind of Joel, perhaps all in and out.
Here we go. There's the call. And this is for Alex's tournament life. Joel with a chance for the trophy.
12 outs.
Looking for a club or a 5.
No,
There's
wait.
the club. It's over.
We don't even have to see a river card. It doesn't matter. Joel, the champion of the Lodge winner main event.
Still want to chop the money?
We're going to have an interview with Joel in a minute, but congratulations to all the players, as Alex is going to walk out of here with $60,128. Joel gets the trophy and $90,005.
Don't forget the 5.
That $5 is important. Hugs all around. Joel plays here every single day. And we are going to get an interview with Joel. And here comes Poobah.
AKA Tooth Boy.
Wearing a shirt that I just gave him.
Looks good on him.
And there's the trophy that Joel's going to walk away. And we're going to have Safi do a little interview. So stick around for that as we get set up. Skull. Couldn't happen to a better guy, Joel, as he's going to take a seat.
Yeah, it's I can't wait. I want to hear him talk about this crazy hand number 49. That's definitely the turning point, and it's the hand that he lost too. So an amazing turning point on a hand that he lost. He was cards away from winning it right then and there. Instead, we have to play about 30 more hands, but he finishes the deal.
Yeah, want to thank our great moderators, VW Bug and Yoda, for the great work. Production staff is number one, and we're going to go right to Safi right now.
Hello, Chatsville. Safi here with our winter main event champion, Joel. You've just outlasted almost 1,200 entries today. How are you feeling right now?
Well, I'm pretty exhausted. That last 3, it was a roller coaster for sure. So
yeah. We had an amazing final table today with some really great players. What was your thoughts on the level of play today?
there were some very tough players in the field. I know that guy Cord Garcia, he's got a bracelet or two under his belt and a lot of, you know, cashes, and few other players with over $1 million in earnings. But yeah, it was a tougher final table than I expected, really. But yeah, they were very strong players.
What was the moment that you felt in this tournament that you were going to win this?
Well, when we were all in 3 ways and I hit my king with ace-king versus queens versus tens. I thought I had sealed it then, but yeah, a little bit longer than that.
Yeah. Well, congratulations again. You did a great job, great run.
Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Back to y'all in the bunker.
Great interview from the one and only Safi. And Skull, I'm just personally so happy for Joel. He's a good guy and just one of the greats all time here at the Lodge. Happy for him.
Yeah, I'm happy to call Joel a buddy. I play with him a lot. We usually swap action, not this tournament. I usually wait to swap action until day 2s, but unfortunately for me, I didn't make day 2. Joel, the crusher that he is, he was there on day 2 and day 3, and he played fantastic. He deserves it. I'm sure he's out there grinding the 1-3 table right now. He'll be here this week, and hopefully he plays the stream a little bit more often, probably a little bit more juice to the bankroll.
And there's the hand, the 6-4, maybe his new favorite hand of all time, 90,000 and the trophy. For everybody here at the Lodge, our production team knocked it out of the ballpark, and they're going to take a picture of him with this. Want to thank everyone here at the Lodge, the front counter, to the dealers, to all of the supervisors, and of course the ownership group who put so much trust and invested into this live stream. We are so happy to bring you more streams, cash, whether they're tournaments, cash, heads up, PLO. You never know what you're going to get with the Lodge live stream.
Yeah, the chat was fantastic today as well. You know, we have our 15-minute breaks, 5-minute break here, but everybody came on back. It was super exciting, and we can't say it enough that we thank each and every one of you guys watching every one of our videos, whether it's on the clips, the shorts, the live streams. We put a lot of work into this channel for moments like this, and it's just it's nice to see a homebody, a local regular like Joel, take it down on home turf.
Folks, we will see everybody Thursday, 3 p.m. Central. Go play some poker, and if you're gonna be in the area, you might as well play at the Lodge. The 100K giveaway every hour on the hour. There's some pictures
What a
taken
photo.
of it.
What a winner's photo this is going to be. You probably can catch that on the socials. Get the beard right, and let's get it popping.
For Skull Mike, this is Slick Rick. Take care, everybody.